Hello everybody, welcome back to Beware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Negator Knight featuring our Zacian V once more together with our Toxtricity from Fusion Strike. So Toxtricity has the perfect attack, perfect ability that allows you to reduce the amount of HP on your opponent's VMAX Pokemon by 30. So their VMAX Pokemon is minus 30 HP for each Toxtricity that you have in play. Obviously, you can't actually activate this ability unless all of your Pokemons in play are Fusion Strike Pokemon. So that's very important. If you are playing any other Pokemon that are not non-Fusion Strike, so Zacian V is not a Fusion Strike card, so if you have it in play, you can't actually use this ability. So the way we are trying to play this deck is to attack with Zacian constantly every turn, and then have that single Zacian in play so that once they knock it out, we can actually use Toxtricity's ability already. So if they're gonna have to choose, actually they're gonna have to decide whether to knock out Toxtricity on our bench, whether to damage our Toxtricity or to knock out our Zacian. And if they knock out either one, if they knock out Toxtricity, we get to attack with Zacian once more, doing a 2-hit knockout. If they knock out Zacian, we actually get to kill their VMAX with our knockout. So if upon Zacian, after Zacian dies, we actually get to kill their VMAX at the same time. So it's a double knockout either ways. So whatever they kill is gonna be bad for them because we actually get to attack if they kill our Toxtricity. If they don't, we actually get to use Toxtricity's ability and then bring out another Zacian very easily because we do have Metal Saucers, we have a lot of switch cards, and we actually get to draw very fast with our supporter cards. So we actually get to do a Turbo Zacian deck along with that ability, that powerful ability which allows us to, reduce our opponent's HP by a lot and make their VMAX essentially a V card. So this is how powerful this ability is. If we have 3 in play, we actually get to reduce 90 HP. So all we need is 240 damage to knock out any regular VMAX card already. If they have a big charm, we just need a Rusted Sword to add 30 damage with our Brave Blade attack from our Zacian V. So Rusted Sword, Shining Face card, very popular. So we're trying to revive the Rusted Sword with Zacian V. 260 is enough to knock out most V cards if they don't have a Cape of Toughness. If they have a Cape of Toughness, 210 HP or less V cards is able to be knocked out with your Brave Blade. If they play 220 HP with a Cape, then you can't actually knock it out with 1 hit. You're gonna need 2 hits. We don't have Zigzagoon, we don't have Inteleon in this deck, so if they play those combos, we don't even have 2 Scrapper or 2 Jammer. So it may be it may be recommended to replace a few cards in this deck if you want to experiment for yourself. Add a few 2 Scrappers, 2 Jammers, or even Zigzagoons or something like that to add those few damage controls if they play Cape of Toughness. But we don't really have to worry about that because if they play those cards, we actually get to knock it out with 2 hits unless they play a Blissey and heal constantly, or a Cheryl. Then we can't really do much. If they play Cheryl, we can't really do much because if they heal way too fast, way too many times, then this deck is not good anymore. But if they don't heal in time, we still get to attack. All we need is 2 hits to knock out any card, any V card, any VMAX, anything basically. If they play 1 price card, this is a very fast deck, so all we need is hit constantly very fast with our Zacian, and then bring out the next Zacian easily with our quick balls. We do have 4 quick balls, 1 great ball, and 1 level ball for basically our basic non-V card, our basic Toxel and Zoroark. And also we are playing Zoroark, by the way. So Zoroark allows you to revive your Toxtricity immediately onto the bench right after it gets knocked out. So it's basically preparing for a Toxtricity to be knocked out, and if it doesn't get knocked out, make sure you only have 1 Zoroark in your bench if they don't intend on if they haven't knocked out any of your Toxtricity and you have a Zoroark in play, they could actually decide not to knock out any one of your 1 prizers. So once they knock out your Zacian, you're gonna need to Phantom Transform, otherwise you can't use the Max Downer ability. So Max Downer doesn't work if Zoroark is in play, so you need to make sure you're able to discard a Toxtricity from your hand or from your deck before you evolve that Zoroark. So make sure you only have 1 Zoroark in play unless you're very certain that you can Phantom Transform, then have 2 Zoroarks. So 1 Zoroark is enough, and then discard 1. Sometimes 1 is unnecessary even, because if you have already 3 Toxtricity, don't play any Zoroark anymore, because if you do that, then that's gonna be super bad unless they decide to knock out your Toxtricity. So they can be very pesky and decide to knock out something else instead. So if they do that, we can't actually activate the ability without Phantom Transforming, and if you can't do that, we don't have a lot of cards to discard in this deck. We have Milo Research, but we don't have a lot of item cards. So if you don't have a Toxtricity in your hand, before using that research, and then after researching you don't have a quick ball anymore in your deck, then you're not able to, there's no way, there's no Aurora energy in this deck, no way to discard that Toxtricity from your hand, and there's no way to Phantom Transform, and you cannot use the ability anymore, and you may not be able to knock out that final VMAX for the win. That final knockout may actually earn you that victory, but just because you can't Phantom Transform, you lose the game. So that's very important to take note of. Make sure you don't play any Zoroarks on your bench at the wrong time. If you already have like 3 Toxtricity or even 2, sometimes you may have 2 in the prize card or something like that. So keep in mind whether to play this card or not is very risky sometimes, but it is very useful at times. In times when they decide to knock out your Toxtricity, you can immediately revive it by evolving your Zoroark, without using any Claras or rods or something like that, because you don't need to put another Toxel on your bench. So if you have like 4 Toxels and 3 Toxtricity evolved, and they knock out one of their Toxtricity and one is in your prize card, something like that, and then you can just evolve your Zoroark and then Phantom Transform. You don't need that final Toxel. We only have 3 Toxel, by the way, my bad. We have 3 Toxels and 2 Zoroark, so we actually have 5 spots to evolve our Toxtricity. 5 is good enough, because sometimes we have like sometimes we may have like 2 or 3 Toxels in the prize card. If we have way too many of this basic card in the prize card, we can't actually evolve Toxtricity. If we have a lot of Toxtricity, we can't actually do anything, because Zoroark relies on your Toxtricity being in your deck. So if you have like a lot of Toxtricity in your prize card to start with, then make sure you use Zacian to knock out and collect those prize cards fast. So that's all for this deck. We have no Crobat because we cannot be playing anything but a Zacian, just because it's a Fusion Strike deck. We could be playing Genesect. I prefer to have Genesect just because it's kind of the same as Zacian, except you need your Power Tablets. So Power Tablet is an item card and it doesn't really work every turn. You only get to have 4 copies of it. You can use Smeargle to collect it back, but to retrieve those Power Tablets, but you have to pass the turn using that attack to retrieve only 2 Power Tablets, and you only get to play 4 copies of that item cards per deck. Whereas with your Rusted Sword, you get to do it every turn. It's a tool card. If they use Tool Jammer, Tool Scrapper though, you have to worry about that. So there's always a weakness to everything. Tool Jammer especially is very disruptive. So I just forgot to turn on the music. Sorry guys, I totally forgot. Oh, I did. I turned on the music. My bad. Okay. So we're up against a Zacian versus Zacian, but we got no Zacian to start with. That's bad. They got already a perfect start. So we're gonna Marnie now because we can't do anything. We got only 3 Zacians in this deck. We need our quick balls. We don't actually have level ball. We can't actually summon it with a level ball. We have no Crobat, so it's very risky in that sense. So we're just gonna get a Toxtricity since we have a Zoroark. We have a lot of switch cards in this. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of switch cards in this deck. So we're just gonna expect them not to be able to knock us out. Hopefully, they're probably going to though. But we're just gonna expect a Phantom Transformation later if we get another Zoroark. Yeah, they're definitely gonna Metal Saucer. All they need is 1 Metal Saucer. That's all they need. Crobat, Quick Ball, Marnie first. Okay. We just got 5 supporter cards back at the bottom. Is it 4 or 5? I can't remember. So they're playing a Drizzle. Okay, they did knock us out. That's perfect. We get to Phantom Transform right now. But I forgot they're not playing they're not playing VMAXs. So there's really no point playing your Toxtricity, but we're just gonna do it anyways. Just for funsies. So we're just gonna compress our deck, reduce the number of cards in our hand so that we get to draw out fresh new cards with Shauna. And we're just gonna discard that one because we can't evolve this turn. So we got a switch, but we got not enough energy cards. So we're just gonna Intrepid Sword. This is bad because we don't have that many Zacians and they're playing no VMAXs. So this is a very tricky ability because if they don't play VMAXs, you need your Zacian. So I suppose we actually need more basic summons. We need our VIP pass. Okay, they just killed us. There's no way we can win this anymore. Because Zacian is too fast. So we need our VIP pass, we need our Sonya. I'm just gonna change the list a bit. Should we get Capture Energy? I don't think Capture is gonna do much. So let's get VIP then. This is a bad card because it only works on your first turn, but we need some way of summoning it on our first turn already. If we can't do it, then that would be horrible. So let's just -1 level ball. What else can we minus? I don't think Rusted Sword is that useful. So we're just gonna 2 VIP. Evolution Incense. I don't think we need that many incense, right? We're just gonna -1 Great Ball here. Because we're playing 14 Pokemons, I don't think we're getting that many at the top 7. So let's try 3 VIP. Because if we get 2 Zacians, we may be able to win fast against a normal non-VMAX deck. So we need like Zacian pronto. And Marnie coin, Marnie deck. Let's hope they play VMAXs because this deck is strong against VMAXs. We should be going second because we don't really need to evolve that fast. We need to be bringing out Zacian and finding a way of getting VIP on our first turn. We got it, okay, that's great. That's very lucky though, but we got no supporter cards. So if you go second, you get to use a supporter card and you get to find this VIP pass way easier if you have the supporter. So we're gonna get another Zacian, I think. Okay, it's a Kyogre deck. This is horrible. It's a Kyogre deck. If they play a VMAX though, we're just gonna try. We're gonna get 1 each actually. Yeah, let's just do it. Because they could use an escape rope and knock us out in the active spot, so might as well just get another Zacian. This is bad. We got no supporter card. Okay, we got a Marnie, my bad. Okay, always they play a Sonya on their first turn. Like, how lucky are you? Always. That's not fair, man. You can only have 4 Sonyas in your deck. How is it possible that you draw it every time, and a Cryogonal on the active spot? No escape rope even. They don't even need to use an escape rope. That's ridiculous. That's just unreal, man. It's not real. So we're gonna do this one, and then Intrepid Sword this one. Okay, we got nothing, that's bad. If they use escape rope, we're done for. And they're definitely gonna get like 5 energy cards at the top of their deck. This is bogus, really. Like, they got a quick ball again. Like, that's crazy, man. How lucky can you be? That's impossible. How, like, that's way too lucky, man. Crazy. Yeah, keep attaching, you stupid. Keep attaching, you're not gonna be able to do any damage anymore. Stupid. So we're just gonna do this one. We're gonna research actually. Oh, we can't actually discard it. Yeah, let's just do a research, really. We have an air balloon, so there's no point really putting the rusted sword. We're gonna do a research. And then, okay, we got no metal saucers. I think we Marnie our metal saucer. So we're just gonna shuffle the deck just because we Marnie our metal saucers. We're gonna get another Toxtricity, whatever, and then Brave Blade. So they just need 2 hits. 2 hits of Surf. I think they're trying to use Surf. But we just need to charge up our second Zacian, which is not that difficult. So they're probably going to use Aqua Storm first and then Surf later. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Finally. Like, after attaching that much energy, it's not possible that you can do that much damage. Yeah, they were stupid. They were very stupid. Very, very stupid. So we got a Bird Keeper. We just need a switch now. We're gonna get a basic so that we get to switch much easier. So we have 5 prize card on the bench. Can't actually put any other Pokemon. So we got an air balloon. That's great. We're gonna air balloon our Zacian actually. Should we do that? We got a lot of switch cards, so I'm just gonna air balloon this one and charge up this one already. Yeah, we can't actually put another Zacian, can we? I don't think we can put another Zacian. Because just in case they escape rope us, if we put another one, they're just gonna Aqua Storm and kill everything. So let's just put this one. And Brave Blade. This is very dangerous. A Kyogre, very, very dangerous. They can just pull out a Volcarona out of nowhere in their prize card. Volcarona out from nowhere. Out from nowhere, a Volcarona. So frustrating. It's way too lucky. Discard your Volcarona for God's sake. Okay, they got 5 now. Okay, they discarded Volcarona, that's great. They discarded Volcarona. That's good news. Okay, 250, they're knocking out anything anyways. They just need 150 to knock out both. Okay, they got 3 prize cards. So we can't actually put another Zacian anymore. They need Escape Rope. If they have Escape Rope, then we're done for. So we're just gonna use a Research. Because we need our switch cards. I think we're gonna use a Research. So we don't have a high chance of winning this game anyway, since they're putting crazy Kyogre. So we're just gonna Research, I think. We can't actually do that though. We need 2 switch cards. Yeah, I don't think we can win this anymore, because they can just use Cryogonal and Double Surf to kill us. If they use Double Surf, we're done for. How many energy cards left do they have? A lot more. Yeah, there's no way we're winning this. There's no way we're winning this. Okay, we didn't even get our switch cards. That's it. Kyogre deck, impossible for us to win that. Like, come on. If you play a stupid Kyogre deck, I mean, I was the first one. I'm the pioneer of that deck, if you guys don't mind me saying. I was the pioneer of that deck, and I made that deck first before anyone else. And then Andrew Mahoney decided to just put 40 energies in that deck. Which is quite stupid, because you're gonna draw nothing but energy on your first hand. You know, on your first mulligan, you're gonna draw nothing but energies. Like, how lucky can you be to draw Sonia and a Quick Ball? That's ridiculous. That's not fair at all. You have 40 energy cards, you're gonna draw nothing but energies. The first time I built a deck, I used a Cryogonal Kyogre, which is the best combo, and I was the first one to think about that combo. Nobody else thought about it but me. I was the first one to build that deck. And now everybody is stealing that deck and just spamming it all over. It's just so annoying. Hey Bryson. Wisdom, bench, and rotary. Yeah, I can't don't bench though, because they can use Surf. They can use Surf, Gary. They can use all they need is 2 Surf to knock out my Zacian, and they're playing a 1 price deck. So we need a boss order. We need a lot of boss orders. And they just got 3 Kyogres on their bench. Like, how do you even face that? And they can pull out Volcarona at any time. You know, if they get Volcarona, if you have nothing but that active, Volcarona is gonna do 1,000 damage to that active. It's crazy. It's just impossible to beat it. Impossible to beat it. That Volcarona, that 1 Volcarona, it could be in their price card, it could be at the bottom of their deck, but they always get it at the right time. It's so frustrating. Every game they get it at the right time is impossible. How do you get so lucky every time? Fucking Kyogre. I swear to God, I would kill someone if they keep using Kyogre. Always getting so lucky. 5 energy cards from the top, discarding 5 energy, using a Sonia and Quick Ball, like 5,000 Quick Balls in the first turn. That's ridiculous. Come on. They're not playing VMAXs, so I don't think we're gonna... Should we use a switch though? Let's use a switch. So I don't think they can attack us the next turn. They can switch and attack with Crow. They just attach energy to Crobat. That's quite weird. So they're not playing VMAXs. Again, we just got 3 games without VMAXs. Toxtricity is useless. But when they play VMAX, it's gonna be super fun though. Yeah, this is bad. I'm not gonna play this. We only got 3 Metal Saucers, and we got no energy from that stupid Intrepid Sword. Oh my goodness. If they don't play VMAX, it's gonna be quite difficult. Especially if they play a turbo deck like... Cursor is gonna do 1,000 damage. You can even do a crazy snipe with... Noivern. So they're playing a Crobat VMAX with Cursula and then Noivern to add those 20 damage to each of your Pokemon. So quite interesting. Very unusual. Never before seen deck. I love that. You know, original, your own deck, unique, not stolen from someone else. Blaziken takes 2 shots. Well, if they get Volcarona at the right time, there's nothing you can do, mate. If they get it at the right... I'm always unlucky. I always play nothing but a basic, like nothing but a basic on the active spot. And then they play a Kyogre Groudon. If they play Kyogre Groudon, you can't avoid that. Groudon is gonna kill you with 1 hit. Kyogre is gonna kill your bench Pokemon with 1 hit. And they always get lucky. There's no way you can avoid that. Stupid people playing stupid decks. Impossible to win. There's just no way out. You shouldn't be that lucky, you know? You shouldn't be that lucky if you're playing 40 energy cards in your deck. That's stupid. Like, come on. That's so dumb. They finally play a VMAX and they just conceded. They got no energy though, I suppose that's why. Yeah, I would really kill someone if they play Kyogre decks and they get like 15 win streaks or something like that. I'm gonna kill them. It's stupid. Like, you shouldn't be that lucky all the time. It's not right. It's just not right, man. And the developers, the people running this game just does nothing. They just let them win all the time. So stupid. So stupid. So we are playing evolution cards. We should be going first. But there's always a risk of either ways, if we go second, we get to play our VIP pass much easier because we get to draw more cards with our supporters. So we can't draw cards with Crobat because Crobat doesn't allow us to use this ability. Okay, we got a pass and we just went second, so that's annoying. Should we just put Zacian at the bottom? I think we're gonna do that because we have Metal Saucers, right? Let's just put it in front because we actually have a VIP pass. We have switch cards, so it's not that difficult really. We're just gonna pass right now and then Milo the next turn. Sorry, Milo on the first turn actually because we're going second. Kyogre is broken on its own. Kyogre and Groudon, like, oh my god. You're playing two different energies, two different types of energies. And the fact that you could charge up both your Kyogre and Groudon on your first turn, not only that, the fact that you could have your Cryogonal on the active spot, have your Sonia's Quick Ball, attach water and fighting, two different types of energy, up to 4 energies, both to Kyogre and Groudon, ready to go on your second turn. That is madness. How lucky do you have to be? That is madness, man. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do one Zoroark. And we're gonna Milo right now. Bad idea to be drawing cards since Intrepid Sword is gonna help you with energy, but we don't need Quick Ball anymore. We actually need to draw though. Okay, we got that one. That means we're gonna Intrepid Sword now. We have to do that, right? So we're just gonna... Okay, we got nothing. Okay, we need Metal Saucers now. Because they can attack on their next turn already. 100 damage. I don't think this Zacian is gonna survive. They are playing VMAXs though, so... Okay, Marnie could be good for us because we need Metal Saucers, but we don't have support cards now. Let's hope we get a support card. Okay, we got Shauna. We got an Escape Rope though. If we top deck a Metal Saucer, that would be great. But we actually need a lot more. Yeah, we can't attack this turn, I don't think. We can evolve though. At least we have that. So we're gonna do Zoroark first. Sorry, we're gonna do Toxtricity first. We can actually discard already. We should have done a Zoroark first. Discarded the Toxtricity, my bad. So I think we're gonna Shauna first. We're just gonna attach energy here and Shauna. Escape Rope could actually help us though because they have a Galar Mine. Yeah, that was stupid. We should have just used Escape Rope first. Oh well. We're gonna keep our Rusted Sword because we only have like 2 copies. And we actually need it. So Marnie, we can't use Rusted Sword anymore, but we just need 90 though. 230 plus 90 is not enough. So we do need that Rusted Sword. Oh well. They could have a, you never know if they have a Tool Scrapper in their hand. So Tool Jammer as well, that's gonna be bad. So if we can bring out 4 Toxtricity, let's do it. Either 4 Toxtricity or 3 Toxtricity and 1 Rusted Sword. So whichever it is, we need to be doing that. Escape Rope actually helps us though, because we reduce their... Oh, we should have used Escape Rope, that was stupid. Yeah, I forgot about the effect. The effect is erased if you use Escape Rope. So they only do 100 damage after that. I totally forgot about that. They're using Z Traction though. They're using Z traction. That's interesting. So switch your deck for 2 rapid strike cards. Oh, 2 cards. Wow. Okay, they actually predicted no Marnies. They have Cheryl. Okay, that's bad. They have Cheryl. They're gonna use a Cheryl now. Oh dear, they're gonna use a Cheryl on us. So we're gonna prepare for that. And we're just gonna boss order. Gonna boss order kill a Metagross. Okay, no Cheryl. We're gonna use a Marnie. We need to use a Marnie because they have a Cheryl in their hand. That's madness. Cheryl is gonna be super horrible because we are passing the turn attacking. We actually need to wait for them to knock out our Zacian to be able to activate our effect, the ability. So, and they are playing that one as well. We need Rusted Sword now to add that 10 damage. We only need 10 damage, so Rusted Sword is gonna help us really. Boss order, oh my god. They still need 20 more damage though. Yeah, I definitely should have used Max Rush just now. They don't need to use that traction. They just need to be fast. Much faster than us. So they're definitely gonna do it. We're gonna discard it though. We're gonna discard it and we're just gonna get another Zoroark. Oh, a Toxel. Okay, we got a Toxel, that's great. We actually need to wait for both to get knocked out though, so we're just gonna do it now. We get to attach energy, that's great. So we're gonna do our Brave Blade. We're gonna do a Sad Face because they have a Cheryl. They have a Cheryl in their hand. But if they Cheryl though, they can't actually attach energy. They don't have a Bronzong. Oh my goodness. Crystal Cave. If they heal their Pokemon as well, oh my god. I suppose that's why Genesect is so strong, because you don't have to wait for your metal Pokemon to get knocked out. But Zacian is doing 20 more damage though, and you don't get to use your Elisa for Zacian. Genesect, you get to use Elisa. It's so much easier. Metal Saucer, Elisa, Power Tablet. But you know, Genesect is very expensive. It costs a lot to trade. It just costs a lot. So we actually need to boss order this one. We don't have boss order anymore. We only have that one copy. So we're gonna use our Crystal Cave right now actually. I don't think we need to... Yeah, we don't need Toxtricity to knock out this one. Yeah, we don't need Toxtricity to knock out that one. So we're gonna get another Zacian. Yep, let's hope we only have 3 copies in this deck, so thank god we had that. We're gonna Metal Saucer, and then we're gonna research. We're definitely gonna get 1 energy, right? 7 cards. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Metal Saucer again. And we're gonna knock out this one. And then, oh my goodness, we can't actually knock out the last one though. Yeah, there's no way we can win anymore. We need escape rope. If we have an escape rope, we can win. I don't think we play. Okay, we got an escape rope in the deck still. Okay, I think we only have 1 escape rope in this deck. I don't know. We need escape rope now, because if they don't knock out your Zacian, you can't actually use the ability, and they have 4 prize cards left, so there's no way we can afford to have this get knocked out. But it would be interesting to see what happens though. It may be a double knockout, it may be a tie, but I don't think it's the case. If it's a tie, you actually get knocked out first. So after you get knocked out, only then do your abilities work. So it doesn't actually allow you to have a tie if they win the game first. So let's see if we can get an escape rope If we don't get an escape rope, that's it for us. So might as well evolve everything right now. Because if we don't get an escape rope, that really is it for us. So Max Downer. Super Max Downer. And Schoolgirl. There we go, we got an escape rope. Oh my goodness. Oh, finally some luck in our way. Oh, thank God. And we didn't use Toxtricity. Oh well. We didn't get to use its ability. Not yet. Oh well. Maybe the next game. So this is basically a cheat Genesect deck. A cheat Genesect deck because Genesect is much better because you get to attack much faster. You get to use Fusion Strike System as well, the ability to draw more cards and attack way faster than your Zacian. You get to use Power Tablet as well, so I'm definitely gonna make a Genesect deck once I got that card. But we haven't. Let's try going first. But I haven't got enough packs to trade for that card yet, so it's very expensive, very expensive. And you see all those YouTubers just get their hands on the latest card just like that, so easily. They don't need to do anything. Apparently everyone is rich. So we got VIP pass again. Apparently we just keep getting those cards. So they are hitting our bench as well. That's bad. Should we use a quick ball to discard something? We're just gonna keep our quick ball though. Because it helps us discard Toxtricity, it helps us discard our energy cards or Metal Saucer. So quick ball is actually quite handy. And they just damaged Zacian. Brasileiro. Yep, we're live. We're live definitely. So we got to knock out. Glad you could join us in Brazil. So we got to knock out the Jolteon on the first turn. That's crazy. Should we put another though? I don't think we're gonna do that. We're just gonna quick ball and get another something. We're gonna do that one actually. Okay, they just conceded. Yeah, they have a V card knocked out. They can't evolve. And we're playing Max Downer as well. Yeah, this deck is quite weird because we have to wait for Zacian to get knocked out before you get to activate the abilities. So it's quite a funny deck because they're gonna have to choose though. They're gonna have to choose which one to knock out. If they knock out your Zacian, it's gonna be a double knockout if they play VMAXs in their deck. If they knock out your Toxtricity, you get to attack with Zacian again. So that's what we're trying to play with, the strategy. But obviously, as I keep saying, Genesect is the better alternative. Genesect does attack faster, but it does slightly less damage. And you don't have Rusted Sword for it though. So Genesect, there is a flaw to it. Because if it does high damage, that's way too broken, right? You have Power Tablet as well, but there's only so much Power Tablets you could use. The new Electro Power. Thanks Brazil, appreciate it. Rogue decks, yeah, that's what I wanna do with this channel. Rogue decks all the way. So we got 3 Toxtricities, 4 Toxtricities in the deck. We have 1 in hand, that's great. So we're gonna play 1. We're gonna research right now. Escape rope doesn't look like a good option. VIP pass, yeah, I love VIP pass so much. Finally, it's out. Should we use escape rope though? They have Melanie, they have Switch. Yeah, we're not gonna escape rope. Oh my goodness, Zacian is so annoying. Okay, we got no energies. We're definitely gonna get energy now. We're not gonna shuffle the deck. We're definitely gonna get energy now. We have a Bird Keeper in our hand as well, so that's very promising. It's a very promising hand right now. If they Marnie us, let's hope we get a switch card. We do have a lot of switch cards in this deck. 2 switch, 1 escape rope, 1 air balloon, and a few Bird Keepers as well. I think having 2 escape rope is better. Sometimes escape rope too much is not good because they could have a attacking VMAX and you could be wanting, if you want to attack the same active, then escape rope is gonna kill you. But if you want to avoid hitting the active, like on our previous game, we actually knocked out the previous game. We actually knocked out the bench Zamazenta, avoiding the VMAX on the active because we can't actually kill the VMAX without having our Zacian being knocked out, and they only have 2 prize cards left, so we can't afford to have that final Zacian knocked out. So we can't activate Toxtricity's ability without killing our Zacian first, and if we kill our Zacian, then they would collect their last 2 prize cards, so it's basically what do you call that? A bind for us. So the only way out is with a escape rope. I don't have a Twitch, sorry. I tried using Twitch for a little while, but it doesn't allow you to record. It allows you to record, but you know, you have to like clip it, and it's a bit more difficult to use than YouTube. So I prefer just to stream on YouTube. Normally people don't stream on YouTube, but I don't really care anymore. It's easier for me, and you know, Twitch, it's very slow. My software works really slow on Twitch for some reason. So we're just gonna compress the deck by drawing out our evolution cards first. We're gonna get 1 Toxtricity and 1 Zoroark. And they're playing Glaceon, so that's great. Glaceon VMAX. They're not attacking us. So let's hope we get an energy on the first 3 cards. We have no other way of drawing cards anymore. So if we don't draw the first from the top 3 cards of our deck, we are not able to attack. Okay, thank God. Can attack right now. They can't knock us out with 1 hit, so we're just gonna keep our hand. We're not gonna put any more non-fusion strike Pokemons. Hey Fortune, how's it going? Glad you could join us today. So the last stream was a bit too early because I needed to collect a parcel, so I had to do it early, and then, you know, so that I have time, I have the window period to collect my delivery. But now that that is done, I get to do my streams on the regular time now. So nobody watched my last video just because it was a odd time. It was the odd time, and normally I post it at around 8 p.m. This time. So they're playing Glaceon now. Glaceon VMAX and Inteleon as well. So we do have to watch out for Inteleon doing extra damage. Only 30 though. We're not playing VMAX. We're not playing V cards on our bench. Not yet, so doesn't do much. They're not playing Telescopic Sight either. So they are Ice type. I forgot it's an Ice type. So Snowleaf Badge actually helps them, and it helps us activate our ability as well. Because if we knock it out with 1 hit, there's no point playing Toxtricity anymore. So I'm actually quite glad that they play that. So we get to retreat with Toxel. We're gonna do that so that we get to attack again. And we're just gonna do it. We're not gonna put Zoroark because that would be quite stupid. We actually get to play in boss order the next turn though, not this turn. I don't think Suicune can kill us. They need a horn. Echoing horn. If they have an echoing horn, they can actually kill us with Suicune, because we have 1 basic in our discard pile. They just need 3 more basic Pokemons and that echoing horn. So we have no Cape of Toughness. They do a max of 220 damage with Blizzard Bondo, but it looks like they're attacking with Glaceon. So we still need another switch card. We can't use a research because we're gonna discard everything, so we have to use a Marnie now. We're gonna use a Marnie because all we need is one knockout, one VMAX knockout, and we win the game. So let's hope they don't heal their Pokemon though. They can still use a Cheryl or something like that. Even a Pokemon Center lady, if they heal before they knock out our Zacian, they can avoid our ability knockout. So we have 3 Toxtricity already. And the reason we need this Fusion Strike Toxel is because the ability only works if you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. So you can't have any other Toxels other than the Fusion Strike one. Even though the HP is less, at least it's a Fusion Strike Pokemon. Doing good. Good to hear. Nice to hear that, Foxjun. So here comes another Drizzile. I think that was a Scoop Up Net. So the second Drizzile. No Scoop Up Net. So it's the first Drizzile. My bad. So they didn't use a Marnie on us, that's great. But looks like we have to use a Marnie now. But we got an Air Balloon though. We got an Air Balloon, so we just need a switch card. We have to use a Marnie, I think. So we're just gonna use Ruster Sword on this one. An Air Balloon on that one. We need another switch card though. We can't retreat twice in a turn, right? So we need switch regardless. We're not gonna use a boss order. We're just gonna use Marnie here. So we're gonna evolve first, obviously. So we Phantom Transform one of it. I think it's this one. Yeah, we Phantom Transform this one. The rest is evolve from the basic. And we have no way to draw more cards but a Marnie. So let's hope Marnie gets us our Switch Escape Rope. We already top decked Air Balloon, so let's hope we still get a Switch card. Okay, no Switch card, that's bad. And we just put Zacian at the bottom, so this is really, really bad now. We're just gonna put this one. And hope they don't boss order us. If they get a... Okay, we just got a Switch finally. But we can't actually do anything. If they get a Drizzile, we're done for. All they need is a level ball. All they need is a level ball. This is horrible. A level ball and they can boss order us. They don't even need to level ball. That's horrible. Yeah, we should have put another Zacian for security. That would have been smarter. So if they knock out this one, we can actually use Zoroark, our second Zoroark, to revive it. Now we need a lot of cards in our hand. So we just need a quick ball though. If we have a quick ball, we can do it. We can't really afford to draw that little cards, so we need to use a research now. We have no choice because we need that quick ball like crazy. So we can't use Zoroark anymore because we just discarded our Zoroark. And we're gonna do this one. We're gonna Ruster Sword it. Okay, we got a Metal Saucer now. We just put a... Oh my goodness, we just put a Air Balloon one. We should have saved the Air Balloon one. That was stupid. Yeah, big mistake there. We have no more Switch cards, so this is very bad. One last Switch card. And they're avoiding the hit. They're avoiding the knockout hit. So I think they're just gonna... Yeah, I think they're gonna boss order us. They're gonna try and boss order knock out all the Toxtricities. But if they do that, we can actually kill them with Zacian. You know, they need 4 strikes. Or they just need to kill 2 Toxtricity though. But if they do that, I don't think they can do it in time. So if... Yeah, we should have put the other Toxtricity. That was stupid. We could have retreated just now. We forgot to do that. Oh, they just passed the turn. They just... What is happening? Should we use a Metal Saucer right now? We're gonna use a Schoolgirl. We should have used a Marnie actually, oh well. Because it sounds like they have the perfect hand since they are parsing the turn. We have 7 cards left in the deck, so we can't use Research anymore. We have to be very careful now. We need Escape Rope actually. I don't think we have Escape Rope anymore, we just used it just now. Yep, no more Escape Rope. Brasileiro. Sorry, I forgot to. I kind of skipped the chat just now. So are you in another chat somewhere? So I should actually be putting up a Discord or something, but this is the only chat for now. YouTube chat is the only one, and I realized that there's a a silly delay, quite a bit of a delay there, but nothing I can do about that for the moment. I'll try to put up a Discord soon. So here comes Inteleon. They can't avoid it though, they have to attack with Glaceon. Unless they're gonna pull out another Suicune. Suicune is not gonna help them anymore. So they actually stalled with Suicune. Now they have to attack with Glaceon because we have 1 prize card left anyways. Can they do it? Can they knock us out this turn? I don't think so. Glaceon only 150 damage. Very weak. Cool. Yeah, Discord is definitely a better platform, right? Because so many people uses Discord. Max Icicle. Okay, they're trying to kill Toxtricity. 90 minus 90, is it enough? Yep. We have a Rustosaur, so we don't really need to worry about anything. We're just gonna. They don't have an old cemetery, so we're just gonna. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We need a switch card. I forgot about Brave Blade. Oh my god, I forgot about Brave Blade, guys. Okay, if we don't have a switch in the deck, that's it for us. We have that final switch card. If it's not in the deck, that's it for us, so we might as well use our research. Oh my goodness, I forgot. We have to pause the turn. Okay, we can't win anyways. We have to wait for Zacian to get knocked out, so we have to use Marnie. We should have used Marnie. That was really stupid. We need cards in our deck. We cannot afford to pause the turn having 0 cards in the deck. But that actually doesn't do much though. If they don't realize that we deck ourselves out, of course they're gonna realize it though. If they don't realize it, they can actually knock us out, kill the Zacian, and then activate the ability before our turn is up. So before it gets onto our turn, during Pokemon checkup, they're gonna knock out their own Glaceon VMAX with our Downer ability. So we couldn't do it just because we don't have enough switch cards. Commentary in place. Thanks Brazil. That's a big compliment there. Thank you for that. I make a lot of mistakes though. I make a lot of mistakes that I shouldn't be doing sometimes. So we're just gonna put 1 here. And they're playing Zacian as well. If they play Metal Saucer and Boss Order, we're dead. But there's always a risk with everything, right? We're gonna do a Toxtricity first. We have 4 in the deck, 2 Zoroark. So we're gonna discard it with this one. And then Bird Keeper? Should we do a Bird Keeper? Milo? Research? Oh my goodness, I don't think we can use anything this turn. We're just gonna waste our Bird Keeper, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think we can use any supporter card. I don't want to be wasting my Bird Keepers. So if they Marnie us, that's gonna be super bad because we have no Crobats in this deck. We're putting 3 supporter cards at the bottom. Let's hope they don't Marnie us. We can't play anything. The Milo, I don't think Milo is good. Milo is really bad. I think Alistair even is better because you get to draw 3 at least. Milo, you're drawing only 2 if you discard 1. So Alistair, Milo helps you discard that Toxtricity. If you're playing Zoroark, it helps you discard it if you want to, you know, if you have like no Toxels in your deck. If you have nothing but Zoroark, then that allows you to discard that stage 1. And it also helps you use Metal Saucer faster. So, not really that necessary really. Better just to have like Marnie or something else. And we got nothing. They Marnied us, we got nothing. We can kill them though. Toxtricity is doing nothing because they're not playing VMAXs. And they just put a cape, so we can't actually kill them. Can Escape Rope kill something at least? They're gonna boss order us. They're gonna boss order. If they boss order, I'm just gonna concede, guys. We're not gonna attack this turn. Because we have no cards in our hand. We should be attacking though, because we're wasting, right? We should be using Escape Rope. Yeah, they're gonna boss order us. Crazy Zacian. There we go. Boss order. Bye bye. Where are those VMAXs? Come on, fight us with a VMAX. Don't fight us with a V card. Oh my god, this deck is so annoying. So, if they play one price decks or regular V decks, I don't think this deck is that good anymore because we're only relying on Zacian to attack. And we don't even have that much switch cards to spare. Rusted Sword doesn't knock out anything if they have a Cape of Toughness. Normal attacking VMAX have at least 220 HP. And 220 plus, if they play single strike though, we can actually knock them out. But if they are not single strike Pokemon, if they play 220 HP with a Cape of Toughness, with a Bomber Snow even, and that's gonna be even worse. Let's try going first again. Okay, we got no VIP pass. That was a big mistake. Oh well. No pass and not enough basic Pokemons. We're just gonna do Zoroark first because we just discarded, right? Okay, we're gonna do Rusted Sword. No energy cards. Oh my goodness. No energy cards both from Rusted and in our hand. That's ridiculously unlucky. And here comes Zacian. Inteleon Zacian, and our deck is doing nothing against them again. So we're just gonna play another Zacian here. They got no energy though, not yet, so that's great. Good news. We're just gonna transform just in case they play a VMAX out of nowhere. You never know if they're gonna pull a Zacian VMAX, right? A Zacian VMAX. What can we do really? We're just gonna use a Milo here. Milo is gonna draw us too many energy cards though. Oh, no energy. Wow, that was a surprise. That's actually quite a big surprise. So we're gonna oh my god, still no. Are you kidding me? We got 13 energies, man. Yeah, hand not good. And we keep drawing shit as well. We keep drawing supporter cards. 2 in a row. Yeah. So here comes Shady Dealings for Metal Saucer. Another Metal Saucer. Oh my god. They can attack now, definitely. Even without attaching energy on their last turn. Shady Dealings for Quick Ball, Shady Dealings for Research, Shady Dealings for anything. Let's try being paired against a VMAX deck, because I really want to be playing against VMAX. This is what this deck is for anyways. Let's try playing against VMAX. We won against Metagross VMAX, we lost against Glaceon VMAX, because we didn't switch in time. But we actually get to try and use our Downer ability with those two decks. So we didn't get to use it against Metagross, because we actually used Escape Rope to knock out the V card instead, and knocked out the VMAX with 2 strikes. So the Downer ability didn't help us throughout this entire stream. Not yet. So let's hope we try. Let's hope we got paired against a proper VMAX deck. Another proper VMAX deck, because the Metagross and Glaceon are actually proper VMAXs. So we're gonna Quick Ball and Research. I think we go first. If we go first, that would be very good. Okay, we go second. That's fine. We get to get Zacian though. So we're just gonna research the energy. Okay, that's gonna help us because we got Toxels in the deck. I think they're playing Rayquaza. Let's hope they play a VMAX. Rayquaza is gonna be scary though because they can knock us out with 1 hit. And we need nothing on our bench to be able to play the ability. This is a very risky deck. And you need your Metal Saucers at the right time. If you discard too many Metal Saucers to start with, you're not gonna win anymore. Unless you knock out, if you collect your, if the last VMAX knockout, if a VMAX knockout is the last prize cards you need to draw, then if you have 3 prize cards left, then you don't need to worry too much. You just need to have that final Zacian in the active spot. You do need to switch though, because Brave Blade doesn't work if you don't switch enough times. So that's the bad thing about Brave Blade. We actually can't discard too many Toxels. So there's no point getting that final Toxel, but they could actually knock us out. So might as well just get it, right? They can actually, if they play Zoroark though, that's gonna be bad for us. I think we're just gonna save our hand, because we can just use Intrepid Sword, right? We're just gonna save our hand because we don't want to be discarding too many Toxels, Toxtricity, my bad. And we got nothing. Not enough energy cards in this deck. 13 though. Not sure why it's not enough. No Metal Saucer. Regieleki. Oh my god. Okay. No thanks. I'm gonna concede till I get paired against a VMAX. I'm sorry guys, I can't do this. I need a VMAX. I need a VMAX. They're only doing 100 plus damage with Regieleki though, but we're only collecting 1 prize at a time, so it's not a good deal either ways. We cannot attack with Toxtricity because it needs lightning energy. Zoroark can attack though, Night Slash, 90 damage. So we got a VRV pass. They're playing a VMAX finally, but they're playing a fire type, so it's very scary. If they get a boss order, we're done for. Boss order and a what's that called? A badge? What's it called again? Elemental badge. So we get to use Metal Saucer. Oh dear, we got a Zoroark already. Oh, that's bad. I think we're gonna have to discard Schoolgirl. We're drawing 3 cards with Intrepid Sword, so let's hope we get another. Okay, we got a supporter. Okay, that's great. We're gonna discard Toxtricity, I think. And get a Toxel. Okay, we only got 1 Toxel, so yep, it's not a bad idea to get that anyways. Should we put Rusted Sword? Okay. Single price meta, yep, annoying meta deck. Reggie like he quite strong though. With a Cramorant and Zapdos. Very bland basic deck if you ask me. We're just gonna do this one because it recovers the damage. And we actually knock it out without the Flareon having evolved yet, so we are not doing much really. Yeah, we just need to knock it out right now. We got no Zoroark in the deck. We're just gonna compress the deck. If we don't get an energy, I'm gonna be quite pissed. We just need an energy card. Okay, there we go. Got 1 energy, that's crazy. Schoolgirl. Well, Schoolgirl very powerful though. You get to draw 2 cards, 2 more cards if they have like even number of prize cards. So even number of prize cards because we are playing our Zacian V, our V card. So Schoolgirl is perfect for any V cards. If you play a lot of V cards in your deck, then make sure you have a few Schoolgirls in there. Just to stop using it. Yeah, where did they go? They just decided not to play those decks. That's crazy. Mew VMAX is so powerful. I mean, I would love to use those decks, but I don't. It's way too expensive. It's so expensive. It's just crazy. I'm not gonna splurge my money on those. Like, it's not wise to do that. I'm just gonna build easy 1 price decks to start with. Rillaboom is quite cheap as well. Rillaboom VMAX. I got a lot of Rillaboom VMAX's deck. A lot of Rillaboom VMAX decks. Quite a few of them failed, but some of them are quite good actually. Quite interesting, but not necessarily good against the meta because you're only doing 40 damage to their bench, and you know it's not fast enough. Even though you can do it attack on your first turn, even though I try a turbo one, I can attack very fast, but it's still not fast enough because you're only doing 180 damage, and 40 extra is still not enough. So what did we discard in energy? They're playing El Creamy though. They're playing El Creamy. They could be playing Shadow Rider, so let's hope they play Shadow Rider. I really want to be targeting a non-fairy type VMAX so that we get to use the ability. Like, come on, we want to be using the ability. It's crazy broken, but yes, that cost reflects its power. Yeah. Yeah, Schoolgirl very strong. You can use it on any decks though actually, because if you have Schoolgirl in your first as your first in your first turn before, if you go second on your first turn, my bad. Going second on your first turn, you get to draw 4 cards if you have it, you know, drawn on your first turn. But obviously you need to have like a few Schoolgirls in your deck to be able to be lucky enough to have it turn up at your first mulligan. And also if you go second though, sorry, if you go first, you don't get to use it on your first turn. And if you play like one price Sobbles or anything, and if they knock out your 1 price on their first turn, then you can't actually use Schoolgirl for that extra effect anymore. So it's only a turn 1 if you play 1 price decks. They can actually boss order knockout Toxtricity as well, so Schoolgirl is not gonna work if they do that. So they're playing Mew V. Okay, they're playing a random deck here. No Mew V Max, only a Mew V. Because they're not playing Fusion Strike. We can't actually do a Zoroark Phantom transformation. But we're just gonna prepare that. So we're gonna Birdkeeper. Because we want to be killing the Alcremie with the energy. And we're gonna put Toxel. Just in case they have a Mew VMAX. It should work against V-Union as well. Like, that's way too restricted though. The Downer ability, way too restricted. It only works against VMAX. Like, you should work against V-Union as well. I mean, Fusion Strike is after V-Union. Fusion Strike is released after V-Union. Fusion Arts is after Blue Sky Stream and what's it called again? Skyscraping Perfection. So Fusion Arts, this is from Fusion Arts, the Japanese set. It should really have the, it should really take into consideration the V-Union reduction, HP reduction. Because V-Union is quite high as well. 320 for Zacian V-Union. I think Mewtwo is also 320. And there's gonna be a Morpeko, by the way. There's gonna be a Morpeko V-Union. That's so cool. On Brilliant Stars, I think. Brilliant Stars or VMAX Climax. I don't know which one, but can't remember which one. So they just helped us, boss order, help us recover our effect. And we're just gonna Marnie, I suppose. We're gonna attach an extra energy and Marnie. Should actually bring out a Zacian and then attach energy, but oh well. That helps us switch later. So we got no Zacian anyways. Hey Joshua, I'm gonna knock out first and then read your comment. I'm gonna collect the prize cards first. So we got Birdkeeper and Marnie. It only works if your bench is all fusion. Yeah, this ability only works if all of your Pokemon in play are Fusion Strike Pokemon. So for Zacian, we are waiting for it to get knocked out. If they knock out your Zacian with a VMAX, then they're gonna be in trouble because it's gonna be a double knockout situation. So the ability only activates after your Zacian is knocked out, and if you have no bench Zacian or Zoroark is there just because we get to discard our Toxtricity and have it in play later. So we're gonna use a Marnie, I think. I think Birdkeeper is the only way. We have a Toxel, that's great, we have a Toxel. Okay, since they're not playing any VMAXs, no Fairy VMAX, my bad, no non-Fairy VMAXs, we're just gonna use our Zacian here. We're gonna play as many Zacian as possible. And we're gonna put that one. We shouldn't be evolving really because that is 2 energy retreat cost. But we have an Air Balloon in his deck, 1 Air Balloon. V-Union was a gimmick. Yeah, V-Union is quite stupid actually. You have to discard 4 copies. You get to only play 1 V-Union in a deck. You need Peonia like crazy. You need to use Peonia like crazy. It's quite stupid actually. Because sometimes even using that Peonia, you still get no V-Union pieces. You still get a few stuck in the deck. That's crazy. After using a Peonia for 3 prize cards, you still get a few stuck in the deck. That's stupid. We need to switch though. Should we use a Milo? We're gonna go big with a research. Nah, let's just be safe and use a Milo. Because Alcremie can actually kill us. So we're gonna be safe here. We don't really need to do much really. So Air Balloon is not gonna help us. Bird Keeper, no. Because if we use a research, we can't use a Bird Keeper, no Air Balloon, so research wasn't helpful either ways. So if we use the research, we couldn't attack anyways. No Metal Saucer as well. Prize it, then play this to the prize. Prize it? I don't know what you mean by prize it. Price switch cards. Yeah, that price switch cards is very annoying. If you play Dream Ball as well though, Dream Ball and Treasure Energy, not a lot of people play Dream Ball Treasure Energy. I have a, you know, I had a motivation to build those decks, but I haven't really give enough thought to it. I wanted to build a Peonia Dream Ball Treasure Energy deck because nobody made a Treasure Energy deck. But Treasure Energy with Cramoran VMAX would be so cool though, because Cramoran VMAX does so much damage, so much more damage if you have extra energy cards knocked out on your last turn. So, and Peonia with Dream Ball, maybe I'm gonna build that. Peonia Dream Ball, nothing but a Cramoran VMAX, Melanie, Dream Ball Peonia, and Treasure Energy. Let's try that actually on the next one. Not the next one, but you know, once the Fusion Strike decks are, once the Fusion Strike cools down, I'm gonna try that one, because I actually had to run through all my other decks first before going to that Treasure Energy, and I didn't had the chance to pull out that deck because, you know, the other decks came to mind first. The Meowth VMAX. Meowth VMAX is so cool, by the way. I thought of it and it actually works quite well. But you know, if you're up against meta, you don't have a good chance of winning. It works well if you're lucky actually, because Milotic is a quite interesting card. What should we do now? We don't know what they're playing. We really don't know what they're playing. Shauna is not gonna do anything. Shauna, we're just gonna do that one. Okay, we got one, that's great. And we're gonna discard a Toxtricity already. Got 4 in the deck, that's great. 1 Zoroark. Okay. Here comes Zacian. Come on, give us 3 energies. Give us 3 energies. Ooh. I have to actually change my headphones now because the battery is low. And my neighbors are stalking me. Oh well. So what water type are they playing? Are they playing Inteleon VMAX, Glaceon VMAX, Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu VMAX, Darmanitan VMAX, Crabominable V. I don't think there's any water VMAX for the new Fusion Strike. There's the new Kingler VMAX though. Kingler VMAX from VMAX Climax, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which set it is from. It's like from some weird set in the future, sometime in the future. Japanese set. So it's gonna be quite long before it gets released. And they're playing, I think it's a Zigzagoon deck, Obstagoon Inteleon deck. Should we use a Bird Keeper? I don't want to waste my Bird Keepers though. We can't use our ability, damn it. No ability. So we have no stadium cards in this deck. Yep, that's all we can do. No ability. Dang it. They could be playing Zacian as well. Sorry, my bad. Playing Water Energy though. That's quite weird. They have nothing on their hand. That's very weird. Playing a Drizzile deck with nothing in your hand. That's bizarre. Maybe they have like too many level balls at the bottom of their deck. Because all they need is 1 level ball and they're good to go. What is happening? What in the world is happening? Got air balloon. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I think they got nothing but energies in their hand. I don't know what's happening. I think they're playing a Greninja V Union, maybe? A V Union deck, and trying to discard everything. So I have to switch my headphones. Give me a second, guys. I should be... Okay, I'm gonna multitask here. Here comes Zora and Zacian. Ice Rider. Sorry guys, I'm sorting out the headphone situation. So we're getting a Zacian. And they can use a Melanie. If they use a Melanie, they can't use Boss Order though, so thank god they don't have that energy. We're gonna use a Shauna actually. Yeah, we should really be switching. We're gonna replace Milo from this deck. Milo is not helping us. Milo is really destroying this deck. Gonna Metal Saucer, get a Toxel. So we can't actually retreat this turn because they could use a Melanie. If they use Melanie, we're dead. Oh, they just conceded. I don't know what happened there. I think they got a bad hand. So, someone else got a bad hand for a change. That was surprising. Today is a good day, I suppose. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm focused on the game now. My bad. Back at the ladder climb, I'm only halfway up the second tier of phases. Yeah, you don't really need to worry too much about the ladder though. If you play every day, you don't need to worry too much about the ladder because if you play expanded, it's much easier to win. I always collect my prizes with expanded. If I get a lot of losses in the meta format, building a new deck takes a lot of effort. So if you can't win that easily with your new decks, with those new cards, if you can't get those new cards, then play expanded because you get to collect your rewards much faster. There are daily rewards as well. So daily rewards, you have like 12 daily rewards. If you win 12 games every day, you get to collect 12 prizes. If you collect all 12 prizes every day, you're definitely going to be able to finish the ladder. So we got Zacian to start. Okay, this is a VMAX deck now. Finally, a VMAX deck. Let's see. Do we have a... I don't know if I want to use Milo. We have a Zoroark. No Zoroark in the deck. Okay. Oh wait, we have a Zoroark in our hand. We have 4 Toxtricity. I don't know if I want to use a Milo. Because we can't even use Metal Saucer, right? Yeah, we're not just... we actually need to play Milo though. Because we need our Zoroark. We only have like 3 Toxels. We're gonna discard Metal Saucer. Because we actually need to attach energy this turn. And we can't use Metal Saucer anyways. Oh my goodness, path to the peak. Path to the peak. Should we use escape rope? Yeah, this is bad. Finally, we got a bad hand. We're just gonna get another Zacian, I think. We have to get this one, right? Yeah, they're hitting us the next turn. Oh well. They need their Zigzagoons though. 2 Zigzagoon is all they need. But they're probably gonna target our bench if they use a Zigzagoon. They're probably playing like 4 Zigzagoons and 4 Scuba Nets. So we can't attack the next turn. This is ridiculous. We can't attack on this turn. Should we use escape rope though? If we use escape rope, we may be able to... It's only 100 damage, so 120 we still get to survive. We may be able to Metal Saucer and switch again. Okay, we can't do it. And we don't even have Intrepid Sword to rely on. Oh my goodness. No Intrepid Sword. Oh my goodness, I forgot they get to hit the bench as well, so we're actually helping them. That was really stupid. We need Rusted Sword now. We should have actually gotten... we should have actually researched. If we use a research, switch and research. Oh, we need Toxel. So 60 is not going to be enough though, is it? Yeah, it's not enough. We need another Toxtricity. That's sad. We finally get to use Toxtricity, but we were not smart enough to save that one. We should have it at the active spot just now. They could have a Zigzagoon though. So you never really know. We're just gonna do it, whatever. We just need a Rusted Sword. If we had a Rusted Sword... We didn't get enough basic on our bench. Yeah, they were too fast. 1 energy. 1 energy attacker. 200 damage. Insanity. So finally, Downer is working. Finally, Downer is working. So they have 10 HP left. Oh my god, 10 HP left. So annoying. We're gonna research. Yeah, we're not winning this game anymore. We're just gonna kill the VMAX. We're not gonna get a Zacian. We're just gonna we're just gonna use a Downer. That sounds like a stupid thing to do, but we may get Metal Saucer later. We have 2 more Metal Saucer. We can't use Intrepid Sword anymore. So we actually need like 2 more turns before we get to attack. Zigzagoon. Oh my, they're killing this one. Yep, there's no way we can win this. Bench snipers, annoying bench sniping with VMAX. So we lost to Jolteon VMAX. We lost to Glacian VMAX. We won Metagross VMAX. I forgot to change the list, my bad. We're gonna change Milo. Milo is useless. We're gonna get something else. One Milo is actually enough. We're gonna get Marnie. Should we get a Marnie? Research. Let's get another research, right? Too many research is not good though. So escape rope. We're gonna get 2 escape ropes. Yeah, we can't really have too many research. Should we get a bird keeper? Air balloon, bird keeper. Let's just do another bird keeper, right? If we have no basic Pokemon though, we can't actually use it to draw. So bird keeper is quite scary. Shauna, another Shauna. I don't know what to do really. A Bruno, Raihan. Let's do a Raihan. Should we try a Raihan? We should try a Raihan. Nah, no Raihan. Caitlyn. Copycat. Copycat's not good. What can we do? Karina's focus? Karina... Avery? Let's do Karina. Let's try Karina. Because I don't think Karina is that bad. We have a lot of item cards, so... more supporter cards than item though. Let's try and see. Yeah, if you play Karina, you need a lot of item cards. We don't actually have that many. If you draw a lot of Pokemon, if you can't evolve those Pokemon and they are stuck in your hand, and if you have a lot of energy cards as well, you can't use Karina. Unless you discard stuff from your hand with a Articuno or a Galarian Meowth. Evolution Roar. And we're gonna use Quick Ball for a Toxel. They're playing Urshifu VMAX. Okay, finally a proper VMAX, the perfect VMAX. No energy. Okay, Karina is not good. We're gonna swap this for a Shauna. We're just gonna get a Shauna. Judge only draws you 4 cards. I don't think Judge is good. You are reducing your opponent's hand to 4 also. Yeah, messing up their hand as well. So they just conceded. Oh well. So we're gonna change that Karina. I know one game is not actually a good representation of the statistics, but we have not that many item cards, and you can't actually use Battle VIP Pass after your first turn. And we don't have a lot of ways to discard our hand, so we're just gonna get another Shauna. Because Shauna doesn't screw you like Marnie does. Nobody screws you like Marnie does. She screws you in such a bitchy way that, I don't know, in her own signature Marnie way. Marnie does what Marnie does. Marnie does what Marnie does. And we go first, second. Let's try going second. We've gone first so many times already. We get to use supporter card at least. Okay, we got Shauna. 2 Shaunas. They decided to show up with so many of our other cards. Shauna always shows up at the wrong time as well. Everything shows up at the wrong time. Oh. Okay, Rayquaza VMAX. And they gave us a Stormy Mountain, that's good. I actually fought against a Yamper Rayquaza deck before. Off stream, I fought against a Rayquaza VMAX with Great Ball, Pokeball, and Yamper with a Zeraora. So they're playing so many balls to get out all of their Pokemon. They have no Stormy Mountain, no Quick Ball, nothing but Pokeball and Great Ball, which is very cool. Because they're playing Yamper, Scoop Up Net to Ball Search over and over again. Got our final Toxel out. We actually have to waste that one. So Shona better be getting us our basic summons, our Quick Balls, Zacian. Okay, we got a Quick Ball. That's all we need. VIP Pass, we have 3 copies of that either as well. So Escape Rope the next turn, I suppose. Rush the Sword the next turn. No energy. If they knock us out, we can't use Schoolgirl anymore. If they boss order, it's gonna be even worse. But at least we get to use Schoolgirl. And Zacian Interpisort, the next one. Okay, they did knock us out. We're gonna use Schoolgirl. I'm gonna play Toxtricity. We can actually attack right now, so Escape Rope. Let's Metal Saucer first. Should we attack though? I think we're just gonna stall a bit. I don't think it's gonna do much. 320, so 9 plus 30 is enough, right? So we just need 3 Toxtricity or 1 Rusted Sword. Let's do Quick Ball right now. So Escape Rope right now. Quick Ball. What should we discard actually? Let's discard Escape Rope. I forgot to check if we have a Zoroark. Okay, we have Zoroark, 3 Toxtricity, 4, 1 already in play. So that's great. We are gonna use Escape Rope. Knock out something. We should actually save that one and just use Air Balloon. Oh well. Now we just discarded 2 Escape Ropes without using it for Brave Blade. So that was quite stupid actually. We got Air Balloon for the next turn and also Rusted Sword. Should we just attach everything right now? They're gonna Marnie us though. So Birdkeeper, Air Balloon, if they don't do anything. But they're probably gonna knock us out. Rayquaza VMAX, 1 extra energy, that's already enough. Air Balloon, Flappy. All they need is to evolve and switch. Let's hope they don't get their evolution card yet. Okay, no evolution card, that's great. So we need another Zacian now. Actually, we should have gotten a Zacian just now, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, we got Toxtricity. We got Zacian again, that's great. I think we're gonna save, we're just gonna save our Zacian at the bench spot. He can boss order us though. So we get to use Milo the next turn. Should we kill it right now? Because all we need is a VMAX knockout, right? We're just gonna kill it right now. All we need is a VMAX knockout. Let's hope we get Metal Saucers. If we don't, we're done for. We have 2 last Metal Saucer. If we Intrepid Sword, they're gonna just boss order us. We have a boss order in this deck. We should have just waited. Yeah. We should have Intrepid Sword first. That was really stupid. But they can still boss order us though. If they boss order us, it's gonna be a double. It's gonna be doubly bad. Escape rope. We're gonna kill this one, I think. Let's just put Zacian. I don't know what to put really. We have another Zacian in the deck. If they kill this one, we're just gonna attack with this one and then another escape rope. Are you kidding me? So we're just gonna put Zoroark then. Have at it. Have at it. Toxel ability only works. Yeah, I know. Or the translate. Yes, it only works if all of your Pokemon in play are Fusion Strike, Toxtricity. So Zacian is not a Fusion Strike card, but once it gets knocked out, the ability activates. So that is what we want to do. We lift off the restriction by having our Zacian knocked, waiting for Zacian to get knocked out. So we are putting this one, and then I think we have one more Toxtricity. Oh, we actually have 2 more. Okay. We don't want to shuffle our deck too much. So I think we don't actually need to knock out the VMAX anymore. We're just gonna save our boss order, I suppose. We're gonna draw 2 cards, and then we're gonna kill this one. Go to Metal Saucer, Air Balloon. Metal Saucer, Air Balloon, and then boss order. Got a lot of things. So after damaging them with your Brave Blade, with the Rusted Sword as well, 260 damage, and then you just need to wait for them to knock out your Zacian. If they knock out your Zacian with a VMAX, then all you have in play, if you have no Zacian on your bench, you cannot be playing any Zacian on your bench. So if you have nothing but Toxtricity in play, then you get to activate the ability, minus 90 HP. So 90 plus 260 is already 350 HP. So 350 HP, any VMAX is knocked out by that. If you have no Rusted Sword, then you get to do 320 damage. Essentially 230 plus 90 less HP is essentially equivalent to 320 damage, knocking out a regular VMAX. So this is kind of targeting VMAX decks, and this is an alternative to your Genesect, because Genesect is doing basically the same amount of damage. Almost the same. Zacian is doing slightly more, but you don't get to use your Elisa for Fusion Strike energy. You don't get to use your metal. You don't get to use your Power Tablet. My bad. So Power Tablet at 30 damage, but it only allows you to use it that many times because it is an item card. You only get to use that many Power Tablets per game. And Genesect is very fast because not only do you get to use your Elisa, you get to use Metal Saucer as well. So Genesect very strong, but is very expensive. It's super expensive. So that's why I made this deck, is for those people out there who have a lot of Zacians and Toxtricity and they want to try out this ability. So you get to play with that, play with that ability against the VMAX. Force them to either, to decide whether to knock out your Toxtricity, Zoroark, or your Zacian. If they knock out Zacian, they are doing a double knockout. They are killing their own VMAX. If they knock out your Toxtricity, then Zacian gets to attack on the next turn again. So it's a win-win for us. It's a win-win for us. But if they don't play VMAXs, this is gonna be a super bad deck. Not super bad, but not that good anymore. Because Zacian can still do decent damage every turn. It's still quite fast. Yeah, an auto knockout, exactly. I tried using Toxtricity with one prize deck with Toxtricity, Mad Party with Toxtricity, That would be super cool. You can use any cards, any single price cards with Toxtricity, and just scoop it up at the right time, and knock out the VMAX. That would be super cool. Smeargle with Toxtricity. I tried those decks. It doesn't work because those one price cards, those one price decks, they need too many things. They need too many of their supporting cards to work. And Toxtricity is a stage 1, and you need at least 2 in play. You need like 4 Toxtricities in your deck. At least 3 Toxtricity in your deck, and that's already 6 cards. You cannot afford those cards in a Smeargle deck. You need your Eldegoss, you need your Gordy. If you're not playing Eldegoss though, you can actually use your Gordy. So if you are smart enough, you can actually use a Smeargle, Toxtricity. I'm gonna try that actually. I'm gonna just try it. I'm gonna do nothing but Smeargle, Toxtricity, Gordy. That's it. Smeargle, Toxtricity, Gordy, and nothing else. I'm gonna try that. You need scoop up net though. So a few scoop up net to scoop it up at the right time, and then you know, scoop it up and then put it back on your bench, and then switch attack, switch retreat to attack. Because if you have for example 2 Smeargle on your hand and a research, then you have to put 2 Smeargle, research, and then attack. And then on your next turn, if they knock out your Smeargle, all you need to do is scoop up that last Smeargle on your last turn, scoop up the Smeargle on your bench, put an air balloon, and then put it back onto your bench, switch, and then attack again with a twin energy or something like that. Yeah, I tried with Deoxys. It's too low. The damage is too low. 160. If you have single strike energy, you get to do more, but you can't. I can't find the space for single strike energy. Deoxys is super cool though, because you get to play rapid strike energy and your twin energy. With Elisa, you're gonna be able to attack every turn. Elisa, twin energy, Elisa, rapid strike energy. That's crazy. So 160 damage is a lot. But Toxtricity, it doesn't do enough because you're doing 90 less damage. Any VMAX is you're gonna need 200 plus damage to knock out any VMAX with Toxtricity. And Power Tablet is not gonna do enough. I tried it with Flapple as well. I'm giving out too much ideas now. So I just want to put it out there that Flapple is my idea. Flapple Toxtricity is my idea. If anyone put out that video, I just want you guys to know that Flapple Toxtricity is my idea. Because I just gave it out right now. I shouldn't be giving that out, but it's already out. So I tried Flapple with Deoxys, doesn't work because the damage is too low. If I have a Genesect, I'm gonna make Genesect Flapple. That's gonna be so strong. But that shouldn't be, there shouldn't be a spoiler for that. That is my perfect deck that I want to build. But someone's gonna steal my idea and they're just gonna make a video, post it on YouTube. They're just gonna destroy me. I know that's gonna happen, I just know it. Yeah, I shouldn't be dropping out my ideas like that. Okay, they're playing Single Strike Urshifu. They can knock us out very easily. They're playing Crushing Hammer as well. Very interesting. Let's just play everything. I'm pretty sure we need another V card. Let's just do another Zoroark. Let's just keep it in hand. And I don't think that's a good idea though. They can just boss order. They need another energy though. They have no Houndoom, so I don't think they can do it yet. We forgot to use Shauna. Deoxys can use all support, fusion, single, and rapid strike. Yep, Deoxys is so cool. It can use Karen's Conviction as well. Yeah, I forgot about Karen actually. Houndoom, Karen can use everything. Rapid Strike Artillery. Seabolt. Nobody uses Seabolt. You're healing 60 damage from 2 of your Rapid Strike Pokemon. I don't think we can switch this turn. If we can, that would be super cool. I don't want to be putting Zacian at the bottom though. I don't think we have a choice but to use a Marnie. We need a switch card. Okay, we got no switch. That's bad. That's very, very bad. We're just gonna evolve Toxtricity. Because if we get a Zoroark, we can revive it easily. So if they kill us, we can't do anything anymore. Let's hope they don't. We're gonna keep that energy actually. They're playing Crushing Hammer, so we should actually be attaching. Oh well. We have 1 extra energy. Let's hope they don't discard like 3. They need to discard 3 though. Boss order? Please don't have a boss order. If they play boss order, there's no chance we're winning this. Okay, no boss order, that's great. Yay, no boss order. Now we just need Zoroark slash... what's it called again? Rusted Sword. Rusted Sword. If we don't have a Rusted Sword, we can't do it. Oh, Rusted Sword is not even enough. We need Rusted Sword and something else. If they use a Houndoom though, they can help us. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. We can't use a boss order, can we? This is very bad. We didn't even get our Rusted Sword, so that's not enough. Damage decrease as well. Oh my god. We need 4 Toxtricities. Oh my goodness. They're down to a reset though, so they need Earn of Vitality now. Very easy to do it in a single turn. Earn of Vitality, Houndoom. So if they attack us the next turn, there's no way we can evolve to Toxtricity anymore. Boss order? No, we can't use a boss order. Yeah, Genesect, I definitely think it would be good. There are a lot of videos about that already. If you go YouTube, check out Genesect V deck. There's a lot of people making you know, Toxtricity Genesect already. Power Tablet is a very meta deck, very meta deck. Yeah, if one can afford Genesect. Genesect is crazy expensive, but the ability is so powerful though. You get to draw so many cards over and over again. If you have 6 Fusion Strike Pokemon in play, you get to draw out until you have 6 cards in your hand 4 times if you have 4 Genesect. If you have 3 Genesect, you get to do it 3 times. Like if you play a lot of item cards, if you play Peony in your deck, you're gonna be able to do so much. Quick Ball, Aurora Energy, Peony, ways to discard your hand, or a lot of item cards. Then that ability is gonna do a lot. You need Stadium cards though. Stadium card to kick out Path to the Peak. And it's basically a quadruple Corina's Focus. You get to place your supporter card as well. So Fusion Strike System, I love the ability, so strong. And the last one, we actually need to just knock out this one, right? They're trapped though. They can't retreat, so we're just gonna make use of that. We need our rusted sword. Do we though? Do we really need it? We just need 4 Toxtricities, right? How many energies do we have left? So I don't think we're gonna draw energies anymore. We have a metal saucer, right? Okay, no energy, obviously. We got no basic Pokemon as well. That's very bad. If they top deck a boss order, we're dead. Oh, if they top deck a research, my bad. You need a lot of things actually. And we can't actually use a research because we can't be discarding our Zoroark and Toxtricity. Yeah, we are trapped for this deck. We're trapped. Flapple VMAX and Gengar VMAX is almost the same thing. Flapple doesn't do extra damage though. Gengar VMAX is a single strike. So boss order, now we have to use a Bird Keeper. So we're gonna Bird Keeper this one. We still, I don't think we have any more basic Pokemon. Should we use a Shauna? Let's just attach this one. And then, oh, we can't use a Shauna anymore, my bad. Use the Bird Keeper. Okay, we finally got our basic Zora. If they get a Marnie, I'm gonna be super pissed. Flapple is so cool though, because 3 energy for 250. Gengar is like annoying because single strike, if you have Embor as well, that's gonna do so much. So we're gonna put Zora, and then we're just gonna buy our time because we actually need we're just gonna keep drawing. We actually need our final one. We need our Toxel. If we don't have Toxel, we cannot knock out this one. We need Toxel. Boss order oh, we have a boss order though. Okay, we have to do it now. We have to boss order now. Let's hope they don't switch. Please don't switch. Oh shit! You're doing it. Shit. We need 4. We need exactly 4. There's no way we're knocking out this one. We can knock out the other one though. Ouch. That's horrible. Yeah, we can't win this game anymore. Sadly. No Toxels. No Toxels. And we got no, I'm aware that we have no cards in the deck, but we can't win anyways. We have 1 prize card. We're just gonna double escape rope, see what they put in. I really want to knock out this one with a downer. Let's just hope they give us that. Give us a downer at least. Come on. Put this one. Come on. Be a good sport. Oh my goodness. They're just gonna give us a Houndoom. They're gonna give us a Houndoom. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got really unlucky. Because they play Stone Energy, they play Crushing Hammer, and that actually destroyed us. Yeah, this deck is not that good. I have to admit it. There's no beating about the bush. This deck is just not that good. It's an interesting idea though, a nice concept. But it's quite stupid really because you have to wait for them to knock out your Zacian. If you can't actually do enough damage, because if they knock out your Toxtricity, not only are they drawing an extra prize card, they are actually, you know, adding 30 HP essentially. After they knock out your Zacian, you're doing 30 less reduction. So that's gonna be, you know, a double stall for you. A double disadvantage. Should we just discard one now? Let's see what we have in the deck. So 2 Zora, 2 Toxels. We're gonna get we're gonna discard this one and Birdkeeper. Let's discard the switch. We're gonna get Zoroark first. Flapple is very cool because you get to use Voltage Beat, but playing any VMAX with a Stage 2 is quite ridiculous. I don't think you have the space to play Stage 2. If you're relying on one supporting Stage 2, then it's okay. If you have if you need a lot of Stage 2, like a Gardevoir, you know, a Gardevoir Shining Arcana ability, if you need to stack the ability, then it's not good anymore. If you just need that one Colossal for the Tar Generator, if you just need that one Voltage Beat, then it's gonna do a lot. But still, it's quite difficult because it's a rare candy. You still need a lot of cards. Can use your Bush Shake as well. Bush Shake. Let's not forget that card. And it's a Suicune deck. I think I'm gonna make this my last game because I'm too tired already. So I don't think we're winning much for this deck. It's not really that good. I'm sorry to say, this deck failed me because it's 2 hours already. Oh my goodness. We actually went 2 hours with this deck. I did not realize that. Yeah, this is kind of a bad deck. Really, really bad deck. Oh well. At least we tried something, right, guys? At least we had some fun with a rogue deck, trying to kill the meta in vain. But we can at least live to say that we tried to fight against the bullies, the big bad bullies, the meta bullies. At least we tried our best. We can use a Metal Saucer actually. We're gonna do it. We're gonna escape, bro. We can't even knock it out. The bloody... Oh, we can. 210 HP. So we're gonna try and Birdkeeper. If we have a switch, that would be great, wouldn't it? We can't actually discard anything from our hand. So we're just gonna do that. No switch. We're gonna attach energy. We have to Metal Saucer right now. Should we do the new one? I think we're gonna do the new one, right? Oh, we actually need to discard another one. I forgot. So we're gonna get a Toxel. Oops. Sorry. And Metal Saucer. And then... Yeah, we can't do a surprise. We can't do a surprise hit. If we escape rope before using Metal Saucer, that we should have used escape rope first. We should have used escape rope, then Birdkeeper. But if we do that, we can't actually target this one anymore. We want to be targeting this one with a Rustasort, but we got a new one, so it's fine, I suppose. They're not playing Ludicolo, so I don't think we need to be worried. We need to be worried about Miraculous Charm though. Miraculous Charm, if they're playing that. Let's hope they don't have a Tool Scrapper. I'm just gonna attach it, because Marnie is more annoying than Tool Scrapper. And we should be getting another one. They're not playing VMAX, my bad. They're not playing VMAX. No Suicune VMAX yet. They need 2 Echoing Horns, and we don't have, yeah, that's great. We have no basic Pokemon on our discard pile, so Echoing Horn doesn't even work. Suicune Echoing Horn is quite cool though, because you get to do extra 20 damage. It's only 20 though. It's the new Empoleon. The command, Imperial Command, I think. A basic for the stage 2 attack. The old Ultra Prism Empoleon, if you guys remember that card. That deck was so powerful. I love that. I used to what do you call that? I used to spam that deck on the theme format, the theme tournament, because it's so effective. And a lot of people does that as well. In the theme format, people just keep using Empoleon, not the direct dive one, not the one from Sun and Moon, the one from Ultra Prism. So they just consider because they have a bad hand, I suppose. And we knocked out their first. I don't know what we knocked out just now. Did we knock out something? I can't remember. I'm too tired now. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This deck is called Negator Knight, featuring our new Toxtricity from Fusion Strike, with the maximum downer ability, reducing your opponent's VMAX HP by 30 for each Toxtricity you have in play. So if you have 2 or 3, you get to reduce up to 90 or even more. And we get to do a lot of damage with our Zacian V, 230 damage plus that Rusted Sword for 30 more. If we get to do 260, we only need 2 more Toxtricity to knock out a 320 HP VMAX Pokemon. 260 plus 60 is 320. So if they have 60 less HP, we are doing 260 damage to knock out any a low HP VMAX Pokemon. If they're playing Urshifu VMAX, we actually need 10 more damage counter, so we need 1 more Toxtricity. So this deck is not that good just because of that. We need a Rusted Sword and 3 Toxtricity, or 4 Toxtricity and no Rusted Sword. So that's how confining this deck is. And we not only need that many Toxtricity, we also need to have Zacian knocked out, off the field. That means we need to not only have our active killed off by our opponent on our last turn, we also have to rely on them not healing their Pokemons with a Crystal Cave, Cheryl, Pokemon Center Lady, even a Lucky Ice Pop. Pokemon Center Lady is going to destroy us because 60 HP is actually enough. And also if we have any Zacian on our bench Pokemon, or if we can't Phantom Transform at the right time, that's why I always say don't put your Zoroark if you can. If you want to be playing Zoroark on your first turn, then make sure you can discard Toxtricity later. If you have if you have too many Toxtricity in play, and if you have no Zoroark, or if you have no Zoroark in your deck, then don't play your Zoroark anymore, because that Zoroark is gonna be is gonna destroy your ability. You can't use your ability if you have a Zoroark in play. So make sure you can transform, and if you make sure you have no other Zacian V on your bench, so that after they knock out your Zacian on your active spot, you can actually activate the ability and cause automatic VMAX knockout on your opponent's battlefield. So it's a what do you call that? After they knock out your Zacian, you're gonna be able to knock out their VMAX on its own automatically. And then if they choose not to knock out your Zacian, if they choose to boss order kill your Toxtricity, then at least you get to use your Brave Blade once more, because they're essentially allowing you to switch, doing a natural switch by killing off your bench Pokemon. So boss order actually allows you to use Brave Blade on the next turn, is what I'm trying to say. And then we are playing 2 copies of our Zoroark, 2 copies of Zora, and also 3 copies of our basic Toxel, 4 copies of our Evolution Toxtricity, and also 3 copies of Zacian, our basic Zacian. We have 3 VIP passes, 4 quick balls, 1 switch and 2 escape ropes, and also 3 bird keepers for the switch. We need to switch a lot of times so that we get to use our Brave Blade once more every turn. And then we also have our 1 air balloon for the switch as well, 1 air balloon for Toxtricity, 2 Restless Sword for our Zacian. We can't attach Restless Sword and air balloon to Zacian obviously. And we have 1 Schoolgirl, 3 Marnie, 3 Research, 2 Shaunas, and 1 Milo for supporter cards to draw into our hand. And also Milo Research allows us to discard Toxtricity for Phantom Transformation, allows us to discard energy for Metal Saucers. We have 3 Metal Saucers in this deck and 3 Evolution Incense. No Great Balls. We used to have a Great Ball in this deck, but I changed the list, and that is all for the deck list. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck. We'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, and fulfilling in any way, I always forget to check the chat at this point. So if you guys signed out on our last video and said something on our last chat, I'm sorry that I missed it. So I'll try to check the next time, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's no one in the chat right now. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you love our videos, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next time for more cool new combos featuring new cards from Fusion Strike. Today we are using our Maximum Downer ability. So we will see you on the next one and have a nice day. Bye guys!